I am the repairer of the breach. It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. It's Xavier Echeverria, the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in, of God's moral law, His 10 Commandments, God's law of love written with the finger of God in Exodus 31:18 or Deuteronomy 9:10. Your first 4 commandments are your love for God. Your next 6 commandments are your love for one another. We're going to be going over the 10 Commandments in Exodus chapter 20, starting on verse 3 all the way to 17. For those of you guys who love God, you will follow me because I teach the 10 Commandments of God. And if you love God, you're going to want to obey them and walk in them daily. If you want true peace and happiness in your life, obey the 10 Commandments of God. Okay, we're going to be going over the 10 Commandments in Exodus chapter 20, starting on verse 3 to 17. Here we go. Commandment number 1. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Commandment number 2. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down unto them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children, unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy to thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Commandment number 3. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Commandment number 4. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt do no work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. He rested, blessed it, and hallowed it. The 7th day, not the 1st day. So we want to make sure you got that right, because if you don't get that right, you will end up receiving the mark of the beast. Commandment number 5. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land that the Lord thy God giveth thee. Commandment number 6. Thou shalt not murder. Commandment number 7. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Commandment number 8. Thou shalt not steal. Commandment number 9. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Commandment number 10. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. That's it for the commandments of God. If you want to be righteous before the Lord your God, obey the 10 Commandments. There's no other way. You want to put on if you want to put on the righteousness of Christ, you want to obey the 10 Commandments. That's the only way you're going to create righteousness within your life or do what is right. Put on God's righteousness, not your own, but God's, by obeying God's moral law, the 10 Commandments, God's law of love. All right. That's it for now, you guys. It's Xavier Echeverria. I am the repair of the breach.